Okay, there's Duro the MC. That's kind of how it started. Then Duro the MC became Duro the promoter, and that was Big Lip Productions. The MC was He Who Walks Three Ways. After meeting Doug and learning from him how to do it, I got that bug. And around that time, it became my mission to move in that direction. The group had kind of dissolved. I started working at the Beat Parlor record store, and I was a retail buyer there. And that led me in, I actually, once again, it didn't come from hip hop, it actually came from house again. I was working with Diz, this cat named Tim, who were house producers, and they were the ones that gave me that little final push into production. I got my first MPC, and that's where it went from there. The dream is still alive. 1000 was, it's my idea for like this loosely, it was just a loosely based group where it was really just me and whoever I brought in on at the time, and they would go under this, under the name 1000, and we would just do it and perform a show. So it was like, I always like producers who do concepts, like a Prince Paul. You know, it's like, you gotta have just more to it, you know what I'm saying, than just making beats. I'm not a producer in the sense of a Dr. Dre where I could just do it all. I'm really just a beat maker with idea, you know, and then I need help to make that idea come to fruition. So I would try to get with singers or rappers. The show you're probably thinking about was Juice, Larry Miller, Nemesis, Her Girl, Gravity. We did a small little Midwest tour with Drez from Black Sheep, and we did the show at Double Door was like the culmination of all that. And I think we recorded about 4 or 5 songs together after that, and that's where Juice Pressure came from. After Beat Parlor, I moved. I had been doing it for a while. Wait. Got to go back before that. Let me just give you a list. There's Lower Link, Lizard Lounge, Lower Links, Avalon, Estelle's. These are all places where we did either an open mic show or showcases or just a night. The Oak Theater, and in that same time I started doing Wednesday nights at Red Dog. Did them on and off for many years. Finally, around the Beat Parlor time, I got a Saturday night, and it wasn't necessarily a hip hop function as much as just an urban party, which grew very, like we were doing 1,000 people every Saturday night, $20 a head. It was a big deal and we did pretty good. We did about 4 to 5 years, and that was with Twilight Tone, 33 and a Third, Steve Bravo were my main 3 DJs. What was the question again?
Just like basically moving to New York. Oh,
right. We're headed to New York. After Red Dog, and at that time there were other big parties going too, but there was a lot of violence and a lot of hatred directed at black parties at the time. So Red Dogs canceled, closed the doors, everything, and after that, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I messed around with Howard over at Slicks for a while. I was pretty much just tired of Chicago. And my wife got my baby's mama at the time got an offer to move to New York, and I was like, let's go. It wasn't on any music thing necessarily, it was more on a family thing. I wanted to raise my daughter and do that whole, you know, Mr. Mom thing, so we did that. When I moved to Brooklyn, I got sick, like deathly sick for a year. And it turns out I ended up having end-stage renal failure, which is your kidneys. I'm on dialysis now. So, but in that 2.5 years that I was sick and coming back to better health, let's just say better health, I didn't do any production at all. But I thought about it every day. So now I'm starting over, just got some new equipment, don't really know what the goal is yet, but I got ideas, tons and tons. And I got old ideas that I think still need to come out, you know? They're still valid, I think. I have a tub or crate at home about this deep, full of flyers. I got another one about this deep, full of stickers. I got a smaller tub of about 40 demos, unreleased stuff from Spillani's, Kanye, early Kanye stuff, Mole Men stuff. I just got a lot of little miscellaneous, like I know you have stuff. I think if you could get in my stuff, your stuff would like be hot. Cause I got all the missing pieces you need, I probably have, and we need to get together and put them together. I might just have to wheel that to you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have a lot of stuff left from our early flyers, like we did one of the first Common Sense shows at the Metro. Like after he was signed, but before the first album came out, it was Kinetic Order, Common, Children of Reality, and a few other groups I cannot remember right now. But that was our first big show too, you know, which no one came to, but it was fun to do.
Word up.
Can you imagine a Common show in Chicago and no one came?
Yeah, all right.
You know, like now you say that, like people wouldn't even believe it. The pro is the purity. In Chicago, we didn't know any better. We saw what they were doing, but we only saw the end product. We taught ourselves how to get to that end product without knowing the real process that they did. So if they had the end product that took them 100 people to do, we did it with 5. You know, it's not that we cut steps, we just didn't have the infrastructure that they had. But we learned how to work around that. And it's easier now. I'm talking, this is pre-internet, you know, where you have information and resources right at the tips of your fingers. We did it, man, just a piece of information that we gathered from here and put it into play. You know, the con, and the con is actually the same thing. It was, the purity was our depth or our downfall, because there's only so far you could go with a scrap of knowledge and no infrastructure. So it's really what made it so beautiful is what made it, I want to get the right word, but I so hard I have to say, you know, so. I mean, one more thing, I just want to clarify, because I don't know if they're going to understand this. It's me, Duro. There's Big Lip Productions, which was shows, open mics, but Big Lip Productions also, we had a t-shirt licensing deal where we helped a lot of young artists, not a lot, a couple of young artists. We did t-shirts, hats. We sold worldwide for a hot second, but we did it. And then there's He Who Walks Three Ways. We did our little demo thing and worked at the shows. We came to New York and was shop. I'm gonna tell this story. I said I wasn't gonna do it. We came to New York and was shopping a deal. No, I wouldn't say shopping a deal. We was knocking on doors. We met with a few labels. And because he came from Chicago, I went to Patrick Moxley at Empire. We met with a dude. We gave him our demo, which was produced by Doug Infinite. Doug had did a track for us with Static in the Loop. The next thing we know, I'm gonna tell you, why not? The next thing we know, Premier came out with a song with Static in the Loop, called Static by J. Root. And to this day, I swear to you, I know he jacked that from us. I know he did, but it's all good. Perfect.